So I'm watching Daniel on Drunk Turkey Show. And if you guys know, last year I was on Drunk Turkey Show a couple times, sharing my theories and whatnot. And for the most part, Daniel and I are like, we see eye to eye. I believe in things that he says, and I believe in his knowledge since he's experiencing this. He's talking about his live stream last night. Something that he says is very, very telling. So he's talking about Bryan and his father on their trip back to Pennsylvania from Washington, and how along the way there might have been a lot of fights or arguments or whatnot, because Bryan might have like hinted, not intentionally, but maybe his dad has suspicions that, you know, he allegedly did this to Kaylee, Maddie, Ethan, and Xana. So that's a possibility. But I did not know until now. There's a few things that I did not know that I'm like realizing, which is like awesome, because it's like putting pieces to the puzzle, things that I was missing. So I did not know that Bryan's car was actually parked in the garage while his parents' car was parked outside. So his father having suspicions might have made him help Bryan in some kind of way, by telling him, park your car in the garage so it's hidden, and whatnot. And this is whenever Bryan took the opportunity, I guess, and cleaned it. I don't know if he cleaned it beforehand. I'm assuming he did between November 13th and December 15th, whenever he went to Pennsylvania. I'm assuming there's a month there. I'm assuming within that month he cleaned it. But guys, let's not forget, his sister, his older sister, had severe doubts. She was so suspicious. Remember at Thanksgiving, she went outside and checked in his car. She was so suspicious. She was so suspicious that she went outside and checked his car. Come on, guys. And they want to suppress the memorandum in support of the white Elantra. This live with Daniel last night is about how there might have been blood, DNA, in the car after all. It's quite possible, you guys. Like I said yesterday or the day before, they only tell us what we want to know. There's a gag order. We all know this. There's so much we don't know, but they're only sharing little tidbits, keeping everything close to the chest, you know? Anyways, that garage talk really got to me, and I'm just like, I did not know that part. But that makes all the sense. Of course you're going to help your child, even though you don't want to in that scenario. Crazy, right?
But yeah, he comes out saying that they were following him. He says that Bryan Kohberger's dad had a couple fights with him in the car. Now, if he's telling people that, like, yeah, we had fights in the car, why would you be telling those people that? Now, when would you be telling people? You know, was this stuff that was told before his arrest, that he was suspicious of his crimes? Or was this stuff that he was telling his friends and family after the arrest? I don't think it'd be after. I think he'd probably be wise to keep his mouth shut about anything and not say any of those things to anybody. So I would assume it was probably in between the time that Bryan Kohberger and him arrived or when they left, Moscow, and arrived and his arrest in Pennsylvania. Somewhere before his arrest is when he had these conversations. And then we find out that Bryan Kohberger's car is in the garage. Mommy and Daddy's car outside. They're putting baby boy's car inside. It's reported that he says, is somebody else arrested? Maybe there's more to that car being inside that garage by itself, and Daddy Dearest knowing some things than we thought. What would you guys think? How do you guys feel? Let me know in the comment section and the live chat. If you were to find out, and this is completely my opinion, nothing more, right? It is my opinion that on all these things,